Blog Talk Radio. Once again with another edition of Quarantine Radio. Just to give you an update on everything that's going on. First of all, tonight on the show, we got from Flipmode Squad's first lieutenant, Rampage, on the show. He'll be calling in a little bit later, but just wanted to update everybody on everything that's going on right now. If you've been listening to the show for a minute, you already know come March Madness, we have a little thing called Greatest Rapper Madness, and we're going to be announcing most likely the brackets around next week, or debating on how the brackets should go next week, and then let y'all know when the vote is going to start and how to start voting on your favorite rappers or whatnot. I'll go back and let you know who won each round. We had it for 3 years, then we had the hiatus or whatnot. So I'll go back, announce all the winners from the past tournaments or whatnot. Other than that, we might be switching over platforms. So stay tuned for that. We might be switching over platforms. Platform as far as like right now we're on Blog Talk Radio. Might be a change in that. So stay tuned. We're basically looking for, I would say, bigger and better things. But we're doing a lot of research and everything. And like I told y'all last week, we have a new social media specialist who will be taking care of all your needs on the social medias. So if you talk to us on Facebook, if you talk to me on Twitter, you're talking to me, but if you're talking to her on Facebook, you'll be talking to her, so you can ask questions during the show. If you don't want to call in, just ask questions on Facebook. She'll answer it. She'll send it to me, and I'll make sure that I get your question out there. So look for us on Facebook at Quarantine Enterprise, or we have a group called Quarantine Radio. You can go join the Quarantine Radio group or whatnot. Other than that, we're about to go into some music, and hopefully when I come from the music break, we'll have Rampage on the show, ask him a couple questions, see what he's up to and how he sees the game right now and everything. But first track that I'm about to play is new track that I just got, a brand new track that I just got. Trail Mac. What you heard when Street Knowledge Entertainment was on the show, they said they were working on a track called Warren Buffett. Well, I just got that track, so we're about to hear it. It's Trail Mac featuring Sean Archer with Warren Buffett. This is Trail Mac with Sean Archer with Warren Buffett. So we're going to come back from the, we're going to play a couple of tracks, and then we're going to come back and we're going to speak to Rampage. But this is the first track, Trail Mac, Warren Buffett, featuring Sean Archer.
Track Slammers.
I'm trying to stack a bill so I can stack a mill. Sometimes I'm like, nigga, fuck a record deal. I'm on some independent million money making scheme. You get the message, all I need is an investor. Put Buffett on the phone. Put him on the phone. Somebody put Buffett on the phone. Warren Buffett. Somebody put Buffett on the phone. Put him on the phone. Somebody put Buffett on the phone. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett.
Wake up, time to get this paper. Cake up all the way to the sky, stack it way up. When I come back round, then I will break you off. Trying to get my niggas on a Forbes list. House with the hill sitting gorgeous. Pin and mirror all black Porsches. Now we're riding the woods of fortune. Plus I ain't got got no time, nigga. About mine like a mom, nigga. And I ain't fucking with no slime, nigga. And even though I'm independent, no, I need a bigger budget like a side, nigga. You already know we call the shot. We got the table. We don't get dropped. We drop the label. We don't get top. We top for major. We rock these shows to make us rock the cradle, nigga. I'm vibing the currency, counting this currency, and counting that shit dollar for dollar. Make sure you ain't burning me. I got a crazy business plan, I know he'll love it. So tell me where the fuck is Warren Buffett? Warren Buffett. I'm trying to stack a bill so I can stack a mill. Sometimes I'm like, nigga, fuck a record deal. I'm on some independent million money making schemes. You get the message, all I need is an investor. Put Buffett on the phone. Put him on the phone. Somebody put Buffett on the phone. Warren Buffett. Somebody put Buffett on the phone. Put him on the phone. Somebody put Buffett on the phone. Warren Buffett. Somebody put Buffett on the phone. I need me a race mate back an indoor pool inside my home. Chain on my neck, watch on my wrist, and rings is full of stones. Ballin', living life with a bad bitch on my side. That's why I'm feeling like T.I. If it ain't about the money, no, I don't wanna talk. No, I don't wanna talk. I need so much money. My house like a vault, bills everywhere that I walk, and they all hundreds. Drops when I roll in yachts in the ocean, jets when I float in the man, and they know we're switching lanes in the range with Trail Mac. That's why I'm focused. So nigga, fuck a record deal. Walk in the dealer like I'm the Rock and drop a mill. I'm coming for that nigga Dre, bird that nigga Combs. J and 50, I'm in my zone. Somebody put Buffett on the phone. I'm trying to stack a bill so I can stack a mill. Sometimes I'm like, nigga, fuck a record deal. I'm on some independent million money making schemes. You get the message, all I need is an investor. Put Buffett on the phone. Put him on the phone. Somebody put Buffett on the phone. Warren Buffett. Somebody put Buffett on the phone. Put him on the phone. Somebody put Buffett on the phone. Warren Buffett. Somebody put Buffett on the phone. 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 Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett. I'm trying to stack a bill so I can stack a mill. Sometimes I'm like, nigga, fuck a record deal. I'm on some independent million money making schemes. You get the message, all I need is an investor. Put Buffett on the phone. Put him on the phone. Somebody put Buffett on the phone. Warren Buffett. Somebody put Buffett on the phone. Put him on the phone. Somebody put Buffett on the phone. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett.
What you want?
Yeah.
What you want?
I said,
What you want?
I said, black by popular demand. Your boy talk grease and I'm popping on your hand. And life is a beach and I'm flopping on the sand. I teach don't speak, listen tossing up a hand. And no live, do it like a walk of like a fan. I'm presidential sweet, only Barack can understand. I stepping like a soccer lava, pop another band. They brought a team of bullies and they hopping in the van. Baller blocker like I search a box, toss it in the stand. You better throw some stock up in the pockets in the van. If you ever wanna see the standing rocker for your fans, all eyes on me, only pocket understand. I'm at two boom, shaka like a boom, shaka like a boom. I'm where the G's is, I'm just walking out the tomb. Boy, genius, Stephen Hawking in the room, and I'm cool as MJ Moon walking out the womb. I know you tired of me, but don't lie to me. Them chicks kissing, but they don't seem by to me. And now I'm leaving and they ain't saying bye to me. They won't, now they don't wanna take a ride with me. No telling at the hotel, and these wholesaling wholesale when the money came by for me. Milking the game and it's spilling them crap for me. And the flow so dead, I grab them off for me. I'm so stand up, put a stamp on it. The boy I got to shine right out with a lamp on it. I'm in the gang so tight, put a clamp on it. I get you monkeys on my back, I put the camp on it. Please, heard a lot, we seen a lot, but still, we smash the bank and you can't cop the feel. And my quote is potent, focus, hocus, pocus. You ain't cop a feel. Yeah.
What you want? What you want? What you want?
What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? God damn it. What do you want?
I want an estate with a farm and a lake. I want my wallet to look like I've been robbing a bank. I want my fly miles frequent when I hop on a plane. I want my cash when I land like a Monopoly space. And I want an award with my mama to thank while I'm making a speech like Obama will make. I want a dime with some 2 cents when I'm on a date so we can talk about philosophy that she offered to pay. I want my friends to remember me, want my parents be proud of me, want the club going up and I want a girl going down on me. How I know to smile, cause I know we look down on me. I just wanna be everything that I knew I'd amount to be back when I was a kid. I just wanted to live, now I'm bathing 8 socks and I want God to forgive. I want life as it can be and not as it is. So if you nodding to this, I want you nodding to this like that. I want you nodding to this. I want to top it when I thought I couldn't top what I did. I want a cop a hot drop and not with a lid. I want the cops to stop popping and stopping the kids. I want $1 million in cash and split it up evenly. Want to follow my dreams and see where it's leading me. Want to know that we got it. I want the world to agree with me. Said I just want the world to agree with me about that. So what you want? What you want? So what you want? What you want? What's up? My nigga, what you want? What you want now? I said, hey, what you want? What you want? I think I want a zig-a-zig.
You can feel when I'm in your company. I'm the flash you never seen. So the baddest of bitches come for me. They call me Tues the Elohim. God aura. God aura. Can you feel it? This is God aura. Nigga, I got a job for you. Bow to the Elohim. God aura. Goosebumps on my women's skin. My women friends say Egyptian gold is what you must have dipped your image in. I say you probably right. Another cigar we light. Feel like we under Picasso's Starry Night with every bar he write. I'm a figment of your desire, miss. No preaching to the choir. Moments after you acquire Chris, the street is our environment. For now, my only requirement, you keep this on the hush between us. Quiet shit, beyond the boss. It's more than just a vagina toss. She looked at me a major gain, looked at you a minor loss. I lay her back on designer cloth, the flyest loft. Keep her wet, no need for drying off. The ghetto Hyman Roth. Oh, in my ministry it awaits for you. I'm more than capable to have that energy escaping you. I'll make it new, I'm like the baddest bitch professional. A blessing in the box, I'm like a Catholic confessional. I'm here, baby. You can feel when I'm in your company. I'm the flash you never seen. So the baddest of bitches come for me. They call me Tues the Elohim. God aura. God aura. Can you feel it? This is God aura. Nigga, I got a job for you. Bow to the Elohim. God aura. Food for thought, my dishes are truly decadent. I'm 5-star chef and shit. They know I do this for viewers truly intelligent. No disrespect to my predecessors, just know that I'm doper than you could ever get. Add skepticism to a minimal now. I mean, they still throw subliminals out, but this is spiritual wow. Beyond vision, more a design mission. We was conditioned. All my niggas is omniscient. Keep it calm, listen. Don't let energy get the best of you. I'm Tues the Elohim, the celestial intellectual. Real niggas see my reflection, say it's refreshing. No, fuck a fake niggas impression of what we blessed to do. The battle's near, you niggas hooked up the lavaliers. I'm King James, mixed with King James, feeling cavalier. I was the shit in my latter years, with saddest year. This is real shit, you can feel it in the atmosphere. God aura.
back. First track was Chill Mac with Warren Buffett featuring Sean Archer. Second track was Khalif Chief with Want, and just let y'all know I told y'all about the SoundCloud contest that he was in. He won that, so check him out. If you see it on Twitter, congratulate him. That's KELE Chief on Twitter. Hit him up. He just that song Want. He won the contest on SoundCloud. Third track was C Styles Turner with God Aura, and fourth track was Snipe Luciano with Precious. All right, like I said, tonight we got on the show the legendary Rampage from the Flipmode Squad. He's doing his own thing with his record label Deep Freeze, and I just wanted to welcome him on the show. Rampage.
What's going on, homie? What's going on? What's the word?
Chilling. Just want to see what's going on with you. Just seeing how everything has been going on with the new record label and everything, and wanted to just pick your mind on how you see the game right now.
Well, at the end of the day, you got to shake and move. This is the music industry. You got to keep it moving. You got to stay focused. I've been keeping it moving, and I've been staying focused, representing the Deep Freeze movement. Salute to Felony Music. Salute to Money Green Marche. We've been keeping things together. Land to land, sea to sea, state to state. We coming no matter what. All haters fix your face. You know what I mean? Just, staying positive, staying focused, doing what we do. Salute to, our artist Judge the Boss. You got a new single, Luke Kane. First single, Hell Yeah. That's doing pretty well. Salute to all the bloggers. That's been showing a lot of love. Salute to Bird B, another artist we work with from St. Louis, who's buzzing the game real crazy. I sent you those joints so you will have them both. And we just trying to make major moves and stay focused.
Yeah, I did get those tracks. I'm loading them up to the soundboard now, so hopefully I'll be able to get them all up on and running on the board. They're processing right now. I can play them by the end of the night. But first I want to, for the people that don't know who you are and stuff like that, why don't you talk about how you got started in the industry and everything?
Well, first of all, I'm Rampage, the last Boy Scout, first lieutenant of the Universal Flipmode Squad. Came in this game with my first cousin, which is Busta Rhymes. Together, we formed Alliance, Rod Digger, Split Star, Baby Sham, official Flipmode Squad, you know what I'm saying? Been in the game for well over 20 years. Been on Flava In Your Ear, Alicia Keys, Flava In Your Ear remix, Alicia Keys, remix The Fallen, Woo Ha with Busta. The hits is crazy. The history is real crazy. Those who don't know me, make sure you hit my Wikipedia or Google me, Rampage the Last Boy Scout, or The Real Rampage, before the wrestler. You know what I'm saying? I rocked with everybody from LL to Biggie to Puff. Been in the game for a minute, just doing my thing. My first album, Scouts on By Way of Blood. First one, Gold. Singles off of that, Take It to the Street, Wild for the Night. I just been on a lot of albums and staying focused.
All right. So I know that you've seen a lot of stuff that in the industry and everything with first moving from record label to record label, like what behind the scenes, because that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like you have a lot of artists that's coming up in the game, and they feel like it's easy to get through what the whole music industry and everything. From what have you learned from being under Flipmode Squad to venturing out to your own label, Deep Freeze and everything? So what from then to now, what is all that you gathered to building your brand as an artist and actually getting out there? Like what can you give underground artists or independent artists, drop some jewels on them to like understand like what it takes to make it as an artist in this industry?
Only thing it takes is dedication. If you have dedication, you can do anything that's possible of being in this music game. Nothing is personal. Take the personal things out. Understand what you're reading. Understand what you're getting into. You know what I mean? This is the music business. You gotta fall to come up. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is natural. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to deal with, criticism and people telling you to go back in the studio and re-record your songs, or you got a good song, you gotta get a good team, you gotta put different things together. You just gotta learn structure. You gotta understand what your movement is. Only person that can understand your movement as an artist is you. You got to make sure you have a great team with you that's grinding with you from the beginning, and a lot of these artists, some of them just, been doing it for so many years, and it's like, why I didn't get on yet? Everybody has its time. You have to really dedicate your time and really be humble and understand your surroundings, making sure your publishing is straight, making sure you signed with BMI ASCAP or Sound Exchange. That's for all your digital royalties. There's a lot of things you got to learn coming into this game, and I've learned over the years that you got to get up and do it yourself. You can't wait on the record label to come scoop you up. You have to start your own movement. Once they see your movement, then somebody will reach out to you, or you can keep going independent and building your fan base and understanding your fan base and being on your social media, reacting to the fans that's loving you and embracing you. And you got to do a lot of things to show people what you can do, because people are still not convinced until you get off your ass and make your own movements.
You talk about making your own movement and everything, because I know from what it was back then to right now, because right now you have the basically the internet wave where people can build a fan base off the internet. It's easier to stay independent and make money and stuff like that. From your grind from back then to your grind now, because right now you're the executive of your music label and everything. So the grind back then, how do you compare? Do you feel like it's easier now, or you had to grind harder back then, or is it more harder because everybody can see everybody now, and you have to basically stand out more now because everybody?
Back then, it was a stepping stone. You learn, you understand, you move on. You learn from mistakes. You learn to be aggressive. You learn to move forward. You learn to, apply yourself more. And from what I learned back then, running around with Buster and structure on, you have to go ahead and do it yourself, because you can't wait on no record label. So the grind back then is still a grind now. The grind back then sets up for the grind for now. So don't never believe that something can't happen later or at the right timing. Timing is everything. You might not get on right now, but you might get on tomorrow. You might get on next week. You just got to be humble, and you got to keep it moving. You got to keep beating these pavements. You got to keep beating these shows. You got to keep, putting your publishing in. You got to, you just got to channel yourself. You got to challenge yourself, and we don't challenge ourselves enough. We like to give up. And back then you couldn't give up. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have the internet. We had the CDs, we had the cassette tapes, we had the vinyl. You know what I'm saying? And kids back then, when you heard about somebody, it was just a buzz, or you heard about them in the Source magazine. Now we're not digital. Digital is cool because it moves your buzz a little faster, but you still got to be out here beating the pavements from state to state and country to country, and for people to see what your movement is. And the grind ain't much different, but I learned a lot back from then till now. How to move forward and how to dodge certain things and certain obstacles in this musical game, because it's easily to get caught up in it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. So going back to the Flipmode days and everything, because it was a lot of with Buster coming out with his albums, he always shouted y'all out, and then y'all had the one collaboration album, and then you had your one album. How was it?
Had her album.
Yeah,
and,
you rock.
You know.
Yeah. So how was it like? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was asking. I was asking like with that, like, 'cause like not everybody got to actually get their stuff out there, and like it, like I know like every time I listen to the Busta Rhymes album, like I always listen to that was looking forward to that one Flipmode track, and then I know that one of my favorite records is that Flipmode versus Def Squad. Like I still love those type of tracks where everybody's just going hard, and then you have two squads just going at it, going bar for bar and bar for bar. Like why do you think that people weren't ready for that? Like because you only had that one album out there.
Why people wasn't ready for that? I think people were ready for that back then. That's when we was always, we used to see different crews that liked us, we liked them. We get in the studio, we collaborate. A lot of people don't collaborate like that anymore. And back then it was about skills and everybody was getting things popping, and we would run across paths with each other, being on the road doing shows, and actually that song came about because we fans of Def Squad, and Def Squad is fans of us. So we was like, you know what? Let's put something together. Bus in the studio. They was like, yo, I got Redman coming through. I got Jamal coming through. You know what I'm saying? And let's see what we can do together, and let's do something different. At that time, it was something real different. And the record's like 4 minutes long, and everybody was just going for what they know and spitting their verses, and that's what you call real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Real skill, where cats who got embrace each other and love each other and always see each other and show each other love. We can all come together and do one record and open our wings up. You know what I'm saying? To hip hop at its highest. You know what I mean? And around that 94, 96 era, the 95 era, it's authentic. You know what I'm saying? And being authentic, real dudes that was authentic then is lasting in the game now as we speak. You know what I'm saying? So, being part of that was great. You know what I'm saying? That was greatness. And, I just wish a lot of people will still use those same formats for right now.
Yeah, because that's one thing that I noticed right now. You don't see those collaborations no more nowadays. It's like everybody's just for themselves. Like back then, like you had the Rough Riders collaborations. Like it seemed like everybody wanted to get on that. See, you don't see labels doing that no more. But that now, you see a lot of people go independent and everything, because it seems like from what I hear is like a lot of that's what I really meant. Is not people weren't ready for it, but it seems like the labels didn't know how to push that type of music out. Like the only thing that you saw with a group
back then it wasn't even about the label, it was about us. It wasn't about the label, Back then you had more freedom to, hey, I want to do a record with so and so, and all the labels knew we was all friends, so cleared and teaming up together and collaborating with each other. We looked at it was like, they selling records, we selling records, let's keep it together. You know what I'm saying? That really had nothing to do with the label. It had something to do with us because we all had love for each other. You know what I mean? And like I said, every time we cross paths, it's always been good, And, Def Squad is a great crew. Flipmode is a great crew. Rough Riders is a great crew. You know what I'm saying? It's like we always seen each other and we always did music with each other. So that was something that a label couldn't pay for, you know what I'm saying? Because relationships was already built in,
How did the collaboration for the Flava In Your Ear get together and stuff like that? Because that's a classic track, and then you had a whole bunch of artists on that track that basically emerged to greatness as well.
Well, it's funny that you say that. I was just telling a friend early on today how I got on that record was I got a call from Boston, Craig Mack, and Craig Mack asked me, Craig Mack called me on a three-way with Buster, and it was like, yo, Paige, No, Buster's first thing Buster say, yo, Paige, Craig Mack wants you on Flava In Your Ear remix. You know, I was like, man, stop playing. Get out of here. Nah, I'm cool. I don't want to be on it. Buster was like, come on, man, you got to jump on this. This record is one of the biggest records in the street, and they doing the remix, and they want you on it. I'm like, man, get out of here, Bus. I thought Bus was just pulling my leg, but all of a sudden, you know, a couple of days out, all of a sudden I get another call from Craig Mack. I was like, yo, Paige, you need to jump on this record. So I was like, you know what? Give me a minute. I'll call you back. Bus came to the crib, was like, yo, cuz, I'm going to tell you something, man. You ain't going to jump on this record. Just come with me to the studio. So I go to the studio. Biggie done laid his verse already. LL about to drop his verse. And Easy Mo B was in there. Puff was in there. Bus was in there writing his verse. And Puff said to me, yo, you know, are you going to jump on this record or what? What you doing? I was like, I'm just here with Bus. He's like, nah, man, you need to jump on it. So it took me 15 minutes. I went in the booth, thought about it for a minute, script something up, and then weeks later we were shooting the video. So that's how that came about.
Okay, yeah, because that's a classic joint. I'm glad that you did jump on that because like every verse on there was hot. Like it's you can still throw that joint on and it's still like it was just yesterday that joint came out and everything. So yeah, that's one of them classic joints and everything. With the music industry now and everything, because like you hear a lot of stuff that's going on, and with artists is basically like the main thing that's in the going on in the industry right now. Well, the main focus that everybody's talking about is the Lil Wayne situation. Like, how do you feel about a situation like that? Like a artist that's been loyal to the record label, and then all he wants to do is put out his album, and it just seemed like the label's not connecting with him.
I don't know what his situation is. I pray for him to get through whatever he's going to get through. But at the end of the day, business is business. He knows how to handle what he needs to handle, and I wish him all the luck on it. I'm a fan of Lil Wayne's, and I just pray that they can work whatever they can work out and get past whatever they're going to get past. At the end of the day, it's about knowing what you're signing and understanding what you're signing and understanding what you're forming and knowing how to form your company and knowing that, you know, when you got your own company, you could flex how you want to flex, not how everybody else wants you to flex. You know what I'm saying? What I mean is, you know, signing to a label and understanding that you signed to the label, but there's certain things in the clause and contract that you can't do. You know what I'm saying? Or if you want to put an album out, you should be able to put out an album out. You know, nobody can sit here and tell you that you can't put out an album out. That's just crazy to me. So whatever that situation is, I know I tell all artists, man, know what you're signing, know what you want, and keep grinding and stay focused and making sure whatever contract you have and whatever you about to sign, make sure you have a entertainment lawyer present so they can help you out and guide your career and, you know, and help you figure out, you know, things business-wise, what you could do and what you can't do before you sign these contracts. So all I say, that's all the knowledge I can shed on that. You're just understanding what you're getting into. Because, again, you don't want to blow the spot and then people tell you can't put out no records. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everybody wants to be out. You know, everybody wants to put a record out. This is why everybody, you know, who wants to be in the music business start from being independent. Independent is always good when you got a plan. Remember, it works if you have a plan. If you don't have a plan, it's never gonna work. Real talk.
Yeah, that was one of the main questions I was going to ask you, because like that's one of the main things. Like some of these underground artists think that just when they get signed and that's it, all the work is done and they made it. But then you got to also look at the contract. That's a lot of, like, from what I heard in the past with some artists is that they get trapped with that contract because first of all, they're young and they never seen that type of money before, and then when they get that contract, they sign blindly, and then they don't even know what they just signed. They just know that they signed to a major label, and they feel like they're about to blow up and everything. But
it's not even about just blowing up. It's about, what's the plan, man? And a lot of artists who sign don't even got a plan. They figure you sign, but if it's like this, when you sign, before you sign, you got a movement. You got to continue your movement. The labels only want to sign you if you have a movement. So why not continue when you sign like you don't have a label to move with? Stay hungry and stay humble and stay pushing. Don't stop because you think the label's going to do something for you, because that ain't always the answer. You got to do things outside the label to create your situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Is it smart to outside the label? Because like one of the things that I notice with most artists nowadays is that they push out. They still use the mixtape series and everything. They push out their mixtapes to build back up their buzz and everything. How important is staying close to the mixtape to get close to your fans and everything?
Well, a mixtape just draw your fans in. I think that's a great marketing tool, depending on who you are. Sometimes mixtapes work for people, sometimes it doesn't. But again, sometimes you might have a hot single that's hotter than your mixtape, or you might have a single that's popping hot on your mixtape, and it pops off for you. It works all type of ways. Mixtape is a great marketing tool. So if you're doing a mixtape, make sure it has high quality stuff on it. That I say, do your mixtape like if you was going to do an album. Like, just don't put some all right joints on there, because you never know what fans you might gain from your mixtape being hot, or making sure you got a dope DJ that's hosting your mixtape. Just say, it's a great marketing tool, and I tell every underground artist, if you got flow, you can draw people in through your mixtape. You know what I'm saying? You can do, record it like you're doing the album. Don't record it like, well, you got a couple of songs laying it around. Nah, man, if you record it like that, that's what it's going to sound like. Everything you do when you enter the music business, you got to do high quality to your fullest. So
how important do you think it is? How important do you think it is for unknown artists to use original beats? Because I know a lot of unknown artists, they'll sit there and they'll use industry beats, but at the same time, like you trying to match up to the person that originally did it, and then most of them try to sound exactly like that person, and it's not unique. So how important is it to make sure that you have original stuff on there to show yourself?
I think you can have a little bit of both. Sometimes you want to hear a hot record that's really hot to put a verse on it. You think your verse is hotter, that's when you spread your wings, man. Like, if I hear a beat that's real dope, I feel like I want to rhyme on it, I'm gonna loop it up. I think that's a great marketing tool. I don't say no to that. I say, you could do both. When we was coming up, we was rhyming off of break beats. Cats don't do that no more. You know what I mean? So it's just the same thing. It's just showing your skills, sharpening up your darts. That's all. That's all it's doing, is sharpen up your dots, showing dudes that you can go out here and represent you on anybody's stuff.
Okay. From all the people that you've come across from in the music industry, like other than Busta Rhymes, who have you learned from the most?
Man, I learned from everybody a little bit. from everybody. I learned from Puff, Jay-Z. I learned from, Chris Lighty. I learned from, Hollywood Shakes. I learned from different marketing people, I'm just soaking everything in, man, to make my movement that much stronger. I just watch a lot of people like Mona Scott, my man Brian Jones. I just watch people that just constantly makes moves. You know what I mean? And I take what they moves is, and add it to my move, and that makes me powerful. You know what I mean? So I salute everybody that's making major moves.
Yeah,
those are the people that influences me, to do what I need to do, as far as Deep Freeze and my family that's riding with me.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was kind of leading into. Once you got the to start developing Deep Freeze and everything, and like how you approach your artists and everything, like marketing them, promoting them, pushing them out there. Like so you just soaked in, like you took pieces of everything that you observed from other people that started their labels and just built that up into your label.
Correct. So again, it's like a piece of a puzzle. If you know how to put a puzzle together, you could build anything.
And what do you see that stands out the most about your label compared to what else is going on, your artists, that pushes them to be unique amongst the other artists that are out here right now?
A lot of my artists, man, they hungry. That's number one. They know how to make records. That's number two. They pick dope records. They pick dope tracks, and they humble. And they're not hard to work with. They ready to work. So you got some artists that's not ready to work. They get lazy. You know what I mean? They don't go after their craftsmanship. They don't respect their hustle. You know what I mean? And Judge the Boss, man, he's from Phoenix. The kid, you know what I'm saying? I've been rocking with the kid for a very long time, and he's been under me and he's been studying the game a lot, man. He's so humble with it, and dude got so much heat. You know what I mean? Like, he got a lot of records, man, that's really big. You're going to see tonight, we're going to air out that Luke Kane in about 20 minutes. This kid is great, man. He got a nice flow. He got a nice head on his shoulder, and he's just humble, man. He's just ready to work. And working with him is pretty dope because, again, Cat got a lot of ideas, and he's not afraid to put that in his music. Where you got a lot of people that's scared to come into the game and scared of success. And my team, they not scared of success. They're so humble and they ready to work and push. You know what I mean? It's no days off at Deep Freeze. We keep it pushing. And as you get into these two songs, man, you're gonna see that Judge and Bird B, them dudes is going hard in the paint. They're not playing. You know what I mean? And riding with them, showing them different things of the industry they see, and they take and they build it on their own. You know what I mean? So again, I have to give back. If you don't give back, you know what I'm saying, being a pioneer in the game and being a legend, you got to give back. Because if you don't give back, you won't be here for long. So, giving back to my dudes and showing them the right way to do it, and they take it and giving them information and keeping them up on everything, and this, just passing the baton. You have to do it. If you don't pass the baton and the knowledge, how does somebody know something? And, giving my dudes the knowledge, Bird B and Judge, man, they just take it all in, and then, they in the studio, they grinding hard, they going hard with their campaign, and I got to salute both of them because, everybody is recognizing and blogs is picking them both up, so, I'm just riding with them. I'm riding with them no matter what, but that's my team. And, to be a part of this movement, you have to be on that same page. If you're not on that page, then, you got to keep working. And my dudes, these two dudes, they just going in hard, man. They not stopping. And then my other dude, Yoke Westwood, he just, he going real extra crazy. He got a crazy catalog. He got 10, 20 thousands of songs, and again, and he's very aggressive with the mic piece. So, he's very aggressive with his craftsmanship, and I gotta salute him because he go hard in the paint. So my team, just my crew, they just go hard in the paint, but they make records and they know where they want to go with their stuff. You know what I mean? With their material, they know what they want you to hear. So you know, it takes time, but when they put it together, they kills it, and I gotta salute all of them.
Well, what is the process
like I said, you can't?
I was about to ask, what is the process that y'all use to pick the production of an album, and what tracks you put out to the public, and what tracks you keep for yourselves? Like, what is the process of doing that, and how should other artists that's coming out basically sit back and listen to their music and depend on what type of production or beats they actually put out there, instead of like rushing their product and everything?
Well, you know, with us, man, we all sit down creatively, you know. Us, Fel, Marche, myself, Judge, Bird B, Yo, we all sit down and, you know, individually, and we just sit down and creatively listen to all the songs everybody recorded. Then we go, hey, this is the one, how you feeling about this? So there's a process with us, man. We deal with quality. We deal with whatever record is screaming out the most that's the one we're going to leak. You know what I'm saying? We got a structure to our madness. And, you know, it's working for us. You know what I mean? We're getting these blogs. We're getting these DJs to talk about it. You know what I mean? So we out here we just out here just showing what we do. You know what I'm saying? We different. We come from different part of the country. You know, Judge is from, you know, Phoenix, and Burby is from St. Louis, but you know, we all under the same roof. We all see things that we need to get to, and the hungerness is there. As far as my team, and these dudes is not playing. Like, they got thousands and thousands of records, but they understand that this one record is going to open the door for everything else. And they're willing to learn, and they're willing to step up to do whatever they need to do to plaster the game, like, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of marketing and everything, like, one of the biggest marketing tools seems like nowadays is reality TV. Is that a route that you think that you would go with your record label, like put somebody out there for like what they have the Love and Hip Hop series and stuff like that? Like, would you put one of your artists out there to push himself out there more, get his face out there, or do you just stay with the streets and everything?
What I say to that is anything that got something to do with entertainment, any opportunity, you know, reveals itself, you have to take advantage of the opportunity, because that's a platform for you to step up. So again, if somebody offered you something to be on TV, you got to think about what are you doing in your life right now and what's going on in your mix. So if you're trying to get to somewhere and you know that you could jump on TV or do a movie role or whatever to get you to the next level, I would do it, because you never know what opportunity repeats itself again. You know what I'm saying? So I say if somebody offered you a TV situation, I say you should try it, because you know, you can't knock it till you do it. You know what I mean? And again, when you see people on reality TV shows, it's not that they wanted to. It's because they took the chance to take the opportunity, because a door opened. And that's like me saying to you right now, if somebody offered you to do 5 seconds on a reality show, and it opened up a door for you to promote your radio show, would you do it?
Yeah.
All right, then. That's the question.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the answer.
Yeah. Like you, everything.
And what I was saying is, a lot of us as artists, when we get those opportunities on whatever level, we need to take them, because we never know where it might put us in the future.
True. Yeah, that's one thing that I was going to talk about. Like most of these artists that get up there, like most of the time people be like, I don't know who that is, and then you learn about them on these reality TV shows, and it's like getting into their world and knowing them on a personal level. And that's nowadays that's what fans want, is to feel like they know the person on a personal level. And that's what you get with these reality shows. Even though most people think that it's fake and everything, but at the same time, like, you get to learn who the person is, whether it's fake or not. And it feels like, you know, like you can meet them in the street and you can have a conversation with them like it's nothing, because you've been watching them every day. So that's another tool that a lot of people like take advantage of, and it builds their brand. And that's another thing that a lot of artists don't understand is the word brand, and as an artist, what it means to build your brand and everything.
Yeah, it's just, again, if you got something that you strongly believe and you want the world to know, you got to go out here and promote. You have to campaign your movement. You got to click. Y'all got a good name. Y'all got your T-shirts. Y'all got your stickers. Y'all got your CD. That's y'all brand. Y'all strongly behind your movement. Deep Freeze is my movement. I got cats repping my movement. You got to rep your movement. That's the only way things get popping. When you're doing it by yourself, you on your movement. You know what I'm saying? You out here to show the world what you could do. You're not talking. You just shining all the time, and you're about movement. You're about change. You know.
Mhm. With the new show Empire, like, how do you think that represents the music industry, or have you seen it?
Nah, I've seen it a few times. I think it's healthy for the sport. I think people need to see certain things that goes on in the music industry. Those that don't got that experience, you know what I mean? But I say, again, there's something that's showing you how the music industry is moving, for those that don't know how the industry is moving, And I think it's a great show. It's not bad for the sport. It's actually a good thing for those who can't get to a record label, for those who don't know what a record label is, for those who don't know that, you got to put in dedication to do things to get to these levels. There's high levels to this industry. You want to become a label owner or a management, you just got to go out here and figure out the information, and you got to understand what the game is. And I think watching that, it kind of shows you a little bit on what the game is based on. So it's a dope show, man. I salute it.
Yeah, that's my argument all the time when I talk to, because like some people are against the show because they feel like it doesn't show a positive light, but like it does. Like if you really pay attention and understand like what it takes to get into the music, like you see the two brothers are sitting there pushing their albums and everything. It shows you like what the creative process goes to creating a single, what it takes to push that single. Like everything is in that show, and most people don't realize because they feel like it's a negative image. But at the same time, it is showing the process that most people go through when it comes to a record label.
Correct. So,
but
well,
I was gonna.
I think it's healthy for the sport.
True. What I was about to do is I was about to play your artist's track, Luke Kane. I just loaded it up to the system right now. Judge the Boss.
Well, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it.
All right. So I'm about to play.
Just that new shit.
Go
ahead.
We're
gonna play Luke Kane first, and then we're gonna get to that bird beat. Salute to my dude, Judge the Boss. My little bro, you grinding. I salute you. I see you. Time to George Bush the button. It's that Luke Kane. Your boy Rampage, first lieutenant of the Universal Flipmode Squad. D Freeze, we making moves. If you hate on us, fix your face. Let's jump off that Luke Kane right now. Judge the Boss.
All right. Like you said, this is Judge the Boss with Luke Kane. This is Judge the Boss with Luke Kane.
My pops always told me, middle finger to you
the motherfucking man. Motherfucking man. Chopping that work, Jackie Chan. Kicking that shit, Luke Kane. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking man. Fuck is you saying? Round here, getting mine. Broke nigga never understand. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking man. Motherfucking man. Chopping that work, Jackie Chan. Kicking that shit, Luke Kane. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking man. Fuck is you saying? Round here, getting mine. Broke nigga never understand. Oh yeah, boy, I grind hard, no help. Now I feel gamma on the belt. Penthouse flow in the condo. 10 bad bitches on the couch. Young ass nigga getting mine. Everybody wanna be a rap nigga. Strip club bitches love the dope man. So everybody wanna be a trap nigga. Balenciaga shoes, no logo. Got your baby mama in a choco. All my niggas know the plug. Met him at the El Loco. Kid with the college and I dropped out. Niggas like, how you pull a drop out? I ain't got time, pull a watch out. Broke ass nigga better watch out. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking man. Motherfucking man. Chopping that work, Jackie Chan. Kicking that shit, Luke Kane. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking man. Fuck is you saying? Round here, getting mine. Broke nigga never understand. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking man. Motherfucking man. Chopping that work, Jackie Chan. Kicking that shit, Luke Kane. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking man. Fuck is you saying? Round here, getting mine. Broke nigga never understand. It's like the red light dishes, so I gotta hit it. And she been up all night drinking watermelon. And now she taking off her top in the drop top. Get a boy top, nigga, I ain't even gotta send it. I don't fuck with niggas, what they tryna be friends for. Me and the squad got it dripping out the bando. Two eyes open for the one time. Got it popping, boy, this shit look like a lunch line. Homie, I got nothing but a pocket full of hundreds. And you know it ain't the real. Flexing on these haters up in Rhino. Never have to pay a bitch to see us. Stripper ass bigger than a Prius. Money on spider, tell them niggas put a G up. Game on lock, put a key up. Ace of spades bottle with my feet up. Meet up. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking man. Motherfucking man. Chopping that work, Jackie Chan. Kicking that shit, Luke Kane. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking man. Fuck is you saying? Round here, getting mine. Broke nigga never understand. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking man. Motherfucking man. Chopping that work, Jackie Chan. Kicking that shit, Luke Kane. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking man. Fuck is you saying? Round here, getting mine. Broke nigga never understand.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
What the fuck?
I got
rock.
you. I got you.
You don't stop.
I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Okay, back for the second time. Harder than you ever thought. All you niggas fish fillet. We provided tartar sauce. Harder than the shit that they used to make parking lot. Every day's July 4th, nigga, we just spark a lot. HGS, no stress when it comes to this. I'm just having fun with this. You could never run with this. Like an amputee, I see all the fuckery. Mad as a motherfucker. Radio don't fuck with me. There's no reluctance. This is who I am though. Gap tooth bandit. Microphone vandal. Free like the toes that's exposed by a sandal. Shining like the trophies that I posted on my mantle. Bad boys here now, I suggest you scramble. Powerbomb, leave you humped over like a camel. Teamed them together like the stripes on a flannel. Counties Brock Lesnar, just too much to handle.
I got you.
And not the shit I snatched from your chain.
I got you.
A nigga spit it straight from the grain.
I got you.
Absorbed everything from the game.
I got you.
Niggas better stay in your lane.
I got you.
I conquered everything when I came.
I got you.
I'm constantly in tune with the flame.
I got you.
The flow's by the pure cocaine.
I got you. I got you.
Okay, it's trapped in the 90s. 2, now you're listening to the one-man gang. I bang you out with sentences. Grinding all year and I'm still with the wrestling. They thought it was a joke.
others were respecting them. Flow after flow, I am trying, I'm progressing them. King of the ring, even though they weren't expecting them. Everything I drop from here on, start collecting it. Your V, your girl, and your spot, start protecting it. Y'all gon' sleep on a nigga till you dead. Tombstone pile drive niggas for this bread. Y'all gon' make me spaz out or possibly lash out. Tit for tat, we can pull all the stats out. Going way too far for me to back out. Me and the mic like Jake the Snake in a crack house. Hit after hit, don't need a fix. Got a chocolate diva, nigga, I don't need a bitch. These jewels for your life, hope you feelin' it. And not the shit I snatched from your chain. I got jewels. A nigga spit it straight from the grain. I got jewels. Absorbed everything from the game. I got jewels. Niggas better stay in your lane. I got jewels. I conquered everything when I came. I got jewels. I'm constantly in tune with the slang. I got jewels. The flows by the pure cocaine. I got jewels. 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 I got jewels.
Entertainment. Shout out to the whole state of Florida. This is my 32-bar takeoff. I was always told the loudest motherfucker in the room is usually the brokest. And I refuse to be that guy. Instead, I'd rather let my lyrics speak for themselves. Leg out. They call me anti-social, my opinion, I make my vocal. You provoke me, I just might choke you. We the motherfucking clique who serve the party on a late night stroke through. And stats away the cash somewhere by coastal. Money in the briefcase, turn it to a beat case. That's what I call a scratch off like a sweepstakes. Pocket got hella moolah, stepping up the best believers like jumping in a pool full of barracudas. Whooping these rappers in a battle, you'll get served with more hard dope lines than a crack deal with Larry Hoover. Pills for the loud, pills get me high. Stick me in the court allow, I refuse to testify. Shh, be quiet, I hope that you ready to ride. All my homeboys loyal, we never divide. My youngin' crib stats pounds with kilos inside. In the belly of the FLA where I reside. License to kill, what I write for real. Every time I hit a cipher, I'm that freckle face cracker with the nicest skills. I'm the last living that can rock the mic this trill. Banging on my screw shit, punchline flow, move smooth as a cruise ship. Bust anybody sneak dissing me with loose lips. So sick, I need a flu shot with a few scripts. Born with a beautiful mind, a bunch of unanswered questions in this insane medulla of mine. Tell me why these snitches dropping those dimes. Why did Diddy have to do that to shine? Why these bitches think to be considered pretty they need Louis Vuitton? Why these kids feel my words more than Braille at the school of the blind? Republican and Democrat, I be repping none of that, cause revolution coming back. Red flag, blue flag, colors don't matter to me. I show love to any team about stacking that green. A lot of rappers telling lies in their lyrics, but we see right through them like a patio screen. So if you digging my rhymes, then you should hit me on Twitter at BestBelieve69. Hercules green eyes, quick to eat your face off. Peace out, that's my 32-bar takeoff. I keep this shit 1000% real. And I'm not talking real like I'm out here busting guns, committing kamikaze suicides, robbing people left and right. I'm talking about the real, like I'm a real person just like you. So when you see me in person, don't be afraid to say what's up to me, cause I'm gonna say what's up right back to you. You reach your hand out for a dap, I'm gonna give you a dap right back if I got time to do it. We live in Orange County, Florida. This ain't Orange County, California. Ain't no reason for none of these motherfuckers to be acting like some cartoon characters straight out of Hollywood. Cartoon characters straight out of Hollywood. Ain't no reason for none of these motherfuckers to be acting like some cartoon characters straight out of Hollywood.
First off, let me tell you about blues. I do whatever the hell I choose to. A little cuckoo, got a few screws loose. I'm the ish, if you don't like it, heifer screw you. Pardon me, excuse you. What seems to have confused you? I run this, make 'em run for me. These clowns ain't nothing but comedy. If I ain't sing for you, then don't come for me. Only real chicks in my company. My ish so hard, make the song bruise. Make your mission impossible, Tom Cruise. Try me, you'll be gone too. Hit you with that 1-2, leave you overflowing, call you fondue. I get more head than salons do. I bust more heads than salons do. Elevator flow to the top, please. Marley, pigeon toe with the knock knees. I kill rappers, got skills rappers would kill foe. They getting booted, no car wheels or steel toes. And why these chicks keep hating on me, boy, ain't that some shit? And tell me why you keep on staring, boy, ain't that your chick? All I did was move to the end, try to come up off this rap. I'm running shit, I guess that's why they want me on the track. Haters wanna see me quit, but that's what I refuse to do. I'ma keep verbally and mentally abusing you. They say, Blue, you rap better than most of the dudes. 6-inch heels, couldn't walk a mile in my shoes. I'm a beast, I believe that I belong in the zoo. I ain't got nothing to lose, I got something to prove. Little princess, you'll never beat the toadstool. You old news, real world versus road rules. This is my game, I make my own rules. I won't lose. Marley, keep a bar like a wino. This delivery something you gotta sign for. Free down to these chicks legally blind. They couldn't see me if my behind was big as a rhino. Leave you extinct, prehistoric with the dinos. I'm the business, sip your tea and just mind yours. I'm done playing games, better regroup. I'm ballin' like a D1, you second string D2. First I drop, then I shimmy like the Noops do. Then I twerk and make it wiggle like a loose tooth. I got that joker, leave you with the deuce. I keep an army with me, girl, you keep a bunch of goof troops. All these cameras like they working for a news crew. Asking questions like an episode of Blue's Clues. I'm the chick he introduces, my man is crew too. You the chick he hit it once and gon' check the deuce too. I keep it 100, that's what G's do. Eating these rappers like cornbread and beef stew. This authenticity can never be reproduced. Flow colder than orange juice and warm suits. You better come correct. Only messing with them ballers who could fund the checks. When he shoot, it be none but net. I ain't messing with them low-life bums or the ones in debt. Yep, still got my clothes on. Yep, you still got your hoe on. James Worthy gave me something I could flow on. Your best outfit is just something that I would throw on. Train mine, I ain't talking about no choo-choo. Make him choo-choo like it's gushes with the fruit juice. Where you at? You could probably use a boost, boo. In your career, make you remember when you used to. I'm going in, I don't think it would behoove you. Chances are I'm the one you're gonna lose to. These chicks trying to get their edges back, cause I'm tighter than the tracks on the hair that is glued to. I'm it, no duck, duck, goose, goose. The cherry on top of the 2 scoops. Blue here, so you better get used to. I told him I was chosen, man, I ain't even choose to.
It's funny how these niggas kick that trap shit. I was really stuck off in that trap beat. 7 niggas left and right that trap shit. These niggas like some actors. So everybody selling coke. What they got it for that low. light. I spot him in the night light. 30 here on the top, a nigga take flight. Take off on you niggas quick. My niggas, we be with the shit. My bitches about that business, bitch. Don't tell me what that business is. Y'all niggas ain't talking tickets. Y'all ain't getting money, y'all ain't with it. I represent the city, yeah, I'm with it. We get it, we get it, we get it. We get it, we get it, we get it. We get it, we get it, we get it.
All right, we're back. First track was Judge the Boss with Luke Kane. Second track was Madison J with I Drop Jewels. Third track was Best Believe with Antisocial. Fourth track was Marley Blue with Blue Control. And fifth track was Birdbee with Go Mode. All right, so we're back with Rampage. The first track was the first and last track was his two artists that he was just speaking about.
Birdbee, Judge the Boss. You know, Go Mode, Luke Kane.
What were you saying?
I said Go Mode and Luke Kane, Judge the Boss, Birdbee. You know, they moving heavy. You know what I'm saying? And blogs is picking them up. Salute to all hip hop. This is 50 Jack Driller. You know, them dudes is, you know, you can Google it. Birdbee, I am Birdbee. You can Google it, Judge the Boss, and it'll pop up. You know, them dudes is going hard on the blog. So salute to them. So.
Yeah, I can hear the energy in those tracks as well. That's one thing that a lot of artists they miss out on. Like these underground artists, they don't have the chemistry and energy. And I heard a lot of energy in those tracks. When you go into the production of an album and or a track or whatnot, what mindset did you go into? Because like I know a lot of times like artists have to switch up their flows and everything. Like what do you see most of the times when you try to tweak an artist? Because like you said, a lot of times artists have to take creative criticism and everything. Like what do you see most of the times when it comes to artists not able to take that criticism?
Well, get up out the game. You don't need to be in the game. Nobody can't tell you about your music or tell you how they feel about your song. You don't need to be in the music business. You need to get out. That's it.
Because we were talking about Empire earlier, and that's one thing that they show with the making of the tracks and the producer telling the artist what they need from them from in that track and everything. And then you see like kind of like a resentment when the artist is sitting there hearing the producer say do this, do that and everything. And like a lot of artists feel like it's taken away from their creativity, but it's just enhancing the track at sometimes.
Right. Well, every artist is different, man. If you got the energy, do your record. You know what I mean? If you ain't got the energy, you can't take the criticism, you need to get up out the game. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? You just got to come with it. Can't be scared. You got to let it go. Spread your wings.
True. The other thing that I wanted to ask you is like back in the 90s and everything, like you had like a presence with the female MCs, and now it seems like nowadays the only female MC you see is Nicki Minaj. Why do you think it's harder for female MCs to get out there nowadays?
I don't think it's harder for female MCs. They just need to step up. That's it. It ain't hard for no MC. It's just, you know, they got to be persistent. You know, there's a lot of female MCs. You just got to tap into who's doing what. You know what I mean? There's a couple of female MCs really doing their thing. You know, you got to support all the MCs on every level, you know, even the female MCs. So salute every female MC that's listening to this call. You can do it. Step up, do your thing. You got to make it happen.
Yeah, that is one thing that I do see, that there's what I probably should have worded that, because like you see a lot of female MCs on the underground scene, but like on the mainstream, like right now you see Nicki Minaj, and now emerging is Iggy Azalea and stuff like that, but you don't see a lot of mainstream female MCs. But you just feel like they're not being able to push themselves enough to get out there like Nicki Minaj and everything.
Well, it's not about pushing yourself. It's about, again, it goes back to what we said earlier. You got to continue with your movement. You got to push your movement.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can see that that way too. As far as like you say, pushing your movement and everything. Like as far as like going about, like how should a person build the team around them? Because that's one thing I see a lot of artists is they try to do everything on their own, and they don't build a team to help them with their movement. Like most of the time you don't see successful people if they try to do it on their own, but they have to have build that team around them. What is the structure that one should have when it comes to building their team of the support group and pushing their albums out there and everything and pushing their singles?
Well, you gotta make sure the people that's riding with they can help you out. Everybody got resources. That's number one. And you got friends that's always on the internet. You got friends as DJs. You got friends that do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. The ones that you trust. That's how you start building your team and showing them what you need. That's a part of your movement. That's number one. That's the structure. That's how you do it. You gotta rock with people that you trust. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay attention to everything that's around you. You gotta use everything that's around you when you're doing this music thing. So that's where the structure really comes from. You building a team and people forming a unit and forming a movement of people that really believes in your movement like you believe in it. So.
Okay. So basically, what about like some people that have a lot of yes men around them and everything? Like, how do you separate from understanding when a person is just a yes man and a person that is really out to help you build your brand?
Well, again, you see by people longevity that's riding with you. You should know that. You know the difference of people just talking and people just doing. You gotta rock with people that's more doing than just being a yes man. Yes man come in all shapes and sizes, but again, at the end of the day, you gotta find the right people that you want to be around. That you want to be around. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure out what type of people that you're around in your movement and in your vibe that you could detect that's about something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. What is some other advice that we haven't touched on that you might want to give some of these artists trying to get up in the industry and make it as far as like either it's behind the scene or trying to actually be the front runner or something like that? What is some advice for all those levels would you give somebody that we haven't touched on tonight?
Well, I just say understand and understand what you want to do first before you enter the music game or before you start, wanting to make your movement be known. Understand your structure, learn, read. Make sure you got the proper attorney. If you got a situation, before you sign anything, don't sign just anything and everything. Don't sign your life away. Understand the structure, understand and forming, you and your unit coming together, that making certain things happen, there's internet things, there's things on the internet that you can go look up under the music business if you want to learn, how about publishing, you want to learn about, setting up your company. There's a lot of things online that everybody can creatively jump on and find out all this information, from the internet. And, stay true to yourself. That's all I can tell you, and be careful. Because everybody's not your friend. Everybody's not always for your movement. So you got to, watch out for all the snakes that's in the grass, but also protect yourself. And, before you sign anything, learn what you're reading and understanding what you're reading. And if you don't know, go to the internet and Google something that you hear about and take knowledge in. You have to start building. And the only way you're going to build is having knowledge. And when you got knowledge, then you can build. And a lot of people don't have knowledge. This is why things happen to them that they don't know about, like publishing and all, the proper way of setting up your business entertainment company, or, reading different kind of contracts, or, distribution deals. Like, all that is on the internet. You can Google that, what type of distribution deal you might want, digital or physical. Like, the list is long. Anything, I tell everybody, anything you want to know about something for this music game, just jump on the internet, and you just type it in. You can type it in 20 different ways about the music industry. You could just search for what you really want to do, and make sure this is what you really want to do. Don't copy somebody else's dream. Do your dream. That's all I gotta say.
True. Because if you don't have the passion for it, like, it's never gonna work. As far as like an artist that wants to reach out to you, how do you go about that with artists trying to reach out to you or trying to be part of your movement and everything?
All I gotta say is just hit me up at Twitter and Instagram at The Real Rampage. Twitter and Instagram at The Real Rampage. And, they can get at me directly like that. Add me and I'll add you straight like that.
Is there any other social media that you want people can touch base with you?
No, just Twitter and Instagram. That's all I move out on real heavy. And Facebook, same thing at The Real Rampage. I just move out on that. I'm pretty much accurate on that. I got a check, so I'm official on there at The Real Rampage.
Okay, so just look out for the check and everything. All right.
You see a check, it's official.
Mhm.
And salute to everybody that's listening. I salute you for having me on tonight. I salute you, and salute everybody that's listening to this call. You want to be in the music business, go for it. Believe in yourself. Have your confidence up, and just go for it. Make sure, you take that opportunity. You can't say you never tried. Keep going. And I salute everybody that's listening to this call, man. I'm a good dude. D Freeze is the movement. Flipmode is the squad forever. And all you haters, fix your face, and I salute you.
All right. And like I said, I appreciate you coming on the show, dropping jewels on everybody and letting us know exactly what you experience, and helping out some of these artists that's trying to live out their dreams or whatnot, and seeing how they can go about getting into the industry and everything. So I appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you. And one thing I could say too before we end this, you only live once, so take advantage of it.
All right. Well, all right. Like I said, I appreciate you coming on the show. We're going to get into some music, and like Rampage said, hit him up on Twitter if you have any questions or anything. Want to reach out to him? Like you said, he's real reachable and everything. Just hit him up on those old social media. He'll follow you back and everything. So you heard it from him first. Hit him up. There's no excuses. If you got a dream, got to fight for it and everything. But like I said, I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you coming on. About to get into some more music. The first track that I got is Brittany Camille with Open Window. This is Brittany Camille with Open Window. And once again, I appreciate Rampage taking time out and coming on Quarantine Radio and speaking with us.
You already know the movement, D Freeze. Salute, homie.
All right.
but it just don't make sense. But I don't know how much longer I can deal with this. I used to be love you.
Go
please could you bring more sheets? No noise complaints, cause we only do suites and king size beds that we in, they don't squeak. Listen to me, this the definition of free. Come on, two souls together in the essence of peace, and that's you, and then they'll meet, and we'll be alright, long as we stay G. And that's 1,000, 100 ain't nothing but some gas tank money that you pump up in a SUV. And I'm a wide range vision having SOB, CEO. Would you like to see ID? Come on. Yeah, that's hot. I'll be the only one that you come home to, cause it's true. And you're gonna be the last one that I get used to, cause it's true. And we're gonna be together forever, and you know that it's true.
Don't even matter. You know I just need something real quick.
Alright, boo, I'll see you in a minute.
You remind me of a new G, baby. All I wanna do is rock that, rock that. You remind me of the blue dream, baby. I've been waiting just to hit that. I know you say you had to go away. Before you go, can you take some off? Yeah, I know you said you're going out of state. Before you go, you gotta break a sister off. Cause it's finger looking good, finger looking good, good. Finger looking good, boy, you do me good, good. Finger looking good, finger looking good, good. Finger looking good, boy, you do me good. You remind me of my old fling, baby. Boy, you got me reminiscing, missing. You remind me of a true creep, baby. Got me feeling from a distance, distance. I know you say you had to go away. Before you go, can you take some off? Yeah, I know you say you're going out of state. Before you go, you gotta break a sister off. Cause it's finger looking good, finger looking good, good. Finger looking good, boy, you do me good, good. Finger looking good, finger looking good, good. Finger looking good, boy, you do me good.
I walk in the club, ball out. Turn the bass up, blow the wall out. I'm going all night, what y'all about? We gon' make them all party till they crawl out. I couldn't give a fuck, man, I'm all out. Sick with the flow, about to call out. Cause I deliver this shit with a venomous twist. This one hit it quitter, make them fall out. Walk in the club, ball out. Turn the bass up, blow the wall out. I'm going all night, what y'all about? We gon' make them all party till they crawl out. I couldn't give a fuck, man, I'm all out. I'm sick with the flow, about to call out. Cause I deliver this shit with a venomous twist. This one hit it quitter, make them fall out. Man, I'm going off of that purple. I break it down by the circle. Roll it right back up and light that up and do it again like rehearsal. Keep fucking around, I'm gonna hurt you. Cut your whole night short like a curfew. What I blaze in the bomb, what I say in the songs ain't nothing I do commercial. See this North Cat, but it's my house. Don't get lost where the hustlers hide out. Don't come around here with that fly mouth and that usual bullshit you lie about. Cause they load up, ride out. Handle that biz, slide out. No need to brag, see what the hype's about. I shine overseas like a lighthouse. I put your lights out like a bad fuse. I done earned my shine and mine's passed through. I said fuck getting signed on the pass too. Bullshit deals it passed through. I never get involved in a snafu, so I left that shit in the bathroom. It's Eddie Ruger, I kinda crash crew. Fuck you, never do what I'm asked to. You better hope to God I don't catch you. Get scarred for life like a tattoo. Get rocked, I ain't talking about gravel. Decide your fate with a hammer, no gavel. Y'all ain't built for the road I've traveled. It's easy to come unravel, but I'm wound too tight. Plus I'm about that life. Turn this mic in a knife and stab you. See, I walk in the club, ball out. Turn the bass up, blow the wall out. I'm going all night, what y'all about? We gon' make them all party till they crawl out. I couldn't give a fuck, man, I'm all out. Sick with the flow, about to call out. Cause I deliver this shit with a venomous twist. This one hit it quitter, make them fall out. Walk in the club, ball out. Turn the bass up, blow the wall out. I'm going all night, what y'all about? We gon' make them all party till they crawl out. I couldn't give a fuck, man, I'm all out. I'm sick with the flow, about to call out. Cause I deliver this shit with a venomous twist. This one hit it quitter, make them fall out. I'm strapped in the back in attack mode. You ain't a boss, you soft as a bathrobe. Get smacked with the back of the black fold. I crush them when it matter like a black hole. You dope, I'm the smoke when that lab blows. That explosion you see from the back row. That last dose, I'ma hit a bad dope. And the shot to bring them back, I'm the last hope. That adrenaline right before they fall out. Revved up, never stall out. Y'all fake, I'ma start calling frauds out. Actors made up like a dollhouse. You couldn't be fly in a frog's mouth. Walk up the wrong tree, get dogged out. Crumpled up like trash and tossed out. And the crosshairs don't get crossed out. And I'ma ball out. Fuck what I hate it, going all out. I'm talking about greater things. Talking about a bigger picture, a new way to paint where the canvas translates every brain wave. But I'm pretty much a psychotic product of my habitat. Average everyday rap fan can't handle that. Probably think this some kind of bad rap. Understandable, cause all I do is dismantle cast. Open like Camelback, about to burn up. In the club like collard greens, about to turn up. Sick with the flow, no bad germed up. Then I spaz on the mic like I'm all shermed up. That's cracking the flow. I ain't talking about tiles. Talking about the shit that people singing out loud. Yeah, that kind of show where the fans go wild. Roll up on the bar, jump straight in the crowd. Yeah, I walk in the club, ball out. Turn the bass up, blow the wall out. I'm going all night, what y'all about? We gon' make them all party till they crawl out. I couldn't give a fuck, man, I'm all out. Stick with the flow, about to call out. Cause I deliver this shit with a venomous twist. This one hit it quitter, make them fall out. Walk in the club, ball out. Turn the bass up, blow the wall out. I'm going all night, what y'all about? We gon' make them all party till they crawl out. I couldn't give a fuck, man, I'm all out. I'm sick with the flow, about to call out. Cause I deliver this shit with a venomous twist. This one hit it quitter, make them fall out.
Just give me my money, and we can go on about our business, man. For real, for real, for real.
When the views get to peaking and the fans get to reach, shit, my feature price going up. It ain't no secret. Had me what going on. Marvin Gaye for the weekend. I'm your daddy, Jamie Cat, one of these hot one for the evening. Thinking this is a hobby, head in my lifestyle. One more coupe without rules, think girls gone wild. My cheering needs a clothes, be a stacking and pile. Say you want it for free, hold your steps to me foul. If it ain't bad, they didn't go, we trust it, don't make no sense. I told you my exit price, ain't no bargain expense. You say you want it cheaper, oh you must got me bent. Pull a contract at that K9 and feminine, ain't that a bitch? You came to me cause I steady deliver. Nothing about me broken, you walking on Glad River. Hey, somebody come get shown before I lose my temper. Heaven's face most still it looks so real bad. If you get opaque, I've been on my grind all day, so there ain't no how, and there ain't no way, and I got no time. If you get no pay, but niggas always try to run game on a nigga like I'm far too gone. Like I won't get up in your shit when it cause of my dough. You can't put gas inside of my tank. Benjamins in my pocket. For my time, I gotta get paid. So don't act like you don't know it, partner. You know I know, and you know what I mean. Ain't shit for free, so stop acting like a nigga owe you something. Man, the truth, whether or not you believe. A nigga got a family, everything I do it cause I need the cheese. So please, breeze up with the favors if you think I'm about to do some shit for free. Please, keep believe these niggas all ain't no teddy fool what we need. And that's non-negotiable, cash credit, I'm straight. My paper I work like a charm, man. Cheap ass niggas I hate, hang to me, so where is my funds? You needed me, this is my job. Work for no fee, feel like I'm being robbed. I don't take kindly to disrespect, so discuss my check, man, it ain't that hard. If you get no pay, I've been on my grind all day, so there ain't no how, and there ain't no way, and I get no time. If you get no pay, and I get no time. If you get no pay, I've been on my grind all day, so there ain't no how, and there ain't no way, that I get no time. If you get no pay. She walk in the door, shorty, she killing a murder, she roll. She sliding down poles, smiling like yo. Literally, I'ma make everyone broke in a birthday suit with a Michael Kors. Body looking like a fucking fire resort. And she told me that she loved every song that I'm on. And once I get to when I record, crack open that Avion. Pour a glass for your baby mom. She twerking, front of that stage of mine. She tried surfing that wave of mom. And she know it. Every time I come around here, I'ma throw it. Money looking like cocaine, I'ma blow it. And I just bought a bottle of champagne, I'ma pour it. Throw the money up, watch it all fall down to the ground. Throw the money up, watch it all fall down. I want that bottle up, ice buckets with sparklers. I got no time to chop it up. If you're broke, then don't talk to us. Throw some money in the air, watch it all fall like confetti. Got girls on girls taking shots off each one selling. I'm so fucked up, but I know I won't forget it. She love the way I throw in my confetti. Confetti, throwing all of my confetti. Confetti, throwing all of my confetti. Confetti, throwing all of my confetti. Put some money in the air, watch it all fall like confetti. Throwing it steady like it don't mean nothing. She said she broke and she know that I'm buzzing. She looking at me while she kissing her cousin. They both super bad and they need some McLovin. And she speaking in Russian, maybe Ukraine. It's up for discussion, I really don't care. Like when are we fucking, the fences outside. It's time to stop fronting. I'm in and out, like where did he go? In different cities and area codes. Interviews by every radio host. I love getting spun everywhere that I go. And you know it. Every time I come around here, I'ma throw it. Money looking like cocaine, I'ma blow it. And I just bought a bottle of champagne, I'ma pour it. Throw the money up, watch it all fall down to the ground. Throw the money up, watch it all fall down. I want that bottle up, ice buckets with sparklers. I got no time to chop it up. If you're broke, then don't talk to us. Throw some money in the air, watch it all fall like confetti. Got girls on girls taking shots off each one selling. I'm so fucked up, but I know I won't forget it. She love the way I throw in my confetti. Confetti, throwing all of my confetti. Confetti, throwing all of my confetti. Confetti, throwing all of my confetti. Throw some money in the air, watch it all fall like confetti.
Watch Kobe Bryant guarding Michael Jordan for the first time.
Yeah, and that's what you call one of those oops plays. He went the wrong way.
Alumni, I'd like to apologize in advance. I am definitely not a Lakers fan. Jordan Shrug. Alumni,
Clutch like a buzzer shot, a lighter but a glad. Despite a brother past than you might have would imagine. Got bitches on my pipe, so I invite them in and smash. Some unorthodox bars, nothing textbook. Your corny 16's nothing but a stretch hook. Niggas did see the squad and they left shook. Nigga, fuck my team, I'ma shoot Russell Westbrook. Chalk it up to I'm a sick white liner. Nigga might be big, but he a bitch like Bynum. They saying I'm the shit, labels just might sign him. Everybody dropping jewels, but my shit like diamonds. Let's switch dials, Chris Wild. If you the rap game Kobe Bryant, then I'm something like Chris Towns. Chin check a motherfucker, get you more than plug. For a quarter love, Jordan Shrug. I love that. Jordan Shrug. I love that. I can use the fuck. I love that. Say my name. I love that. Jordan Shrug.
Flip. And Michael pulls up and buries the shot to give him a 1-point lead. That may have been, who knows what will unfold in the next several months, but that may have been the last shot Michael Jordan will ever take in the NBA. The Chicago Bulls have won their 6th NBA championship, and it's their second three-peat.
Excuse me, I perfected the flow, irrelevant. I just thought that it was best that you know. Taking the team to heights, none of us expected to go. Just let me coach, y'all just execute the X's and O's. And all the sexy ladies give me X's and O's. They show alcohol size before my eyes could blink. Pull their panties to the side, I be stretching their clothes. The same face, they blame it all on the effects of the drink. Yeah, and she a first round draft pick. A ball hog, ass thick, she don't pass shit. My bench chick sick, so I make her lace up. In case she ain't slamming and she only wanna lay up. Go hey, nigga trust, I don't lose sleep. Plus Flyboy Pat got me in a 2-3. Loose leaf good, getting love before the buzz. I could use a pub, say my name, Jordan Shrug.